Incoming transmission.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's the 4th of August, and I've got a bit of a Nintendo classic for you. Check this out. Yep, Super Mario Brothers on the classic Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES. Now you have to excuse the quality of this video. For some reason the capture unit decided it wasn't going to play ball, so this is the best I've managed to get it today. So I do apologise for the lack of normal high quality video, but I will be on that, and I will try and fix that for the next NES review. Only seems to do it on this, so oh well, never mind. Anyway, this is pretty much a staple part of any Nintendo gamer's repertoire of games that you should own, or at least have played in your lifetime. If you haven't, then you're either very, very young, or you just haven't been exposed to the Mario phenomena. This game was pretty much set the standard for many platform games for the future, and was actually blatantly ripped off on the Commodore 64 in a game called The Great Giana Sisters, which didn't last very long, so if you do have a copy of that, keep hold of it, because it's very rare. But yes, many clones of Mario were made, but Giana Sisters probably being the most famous one of all, due to the fact that Nintendo shut them down big time. So if you have got a copy like that, like I say, it's very rare and probably worth a few quid. Anyway, as you can see here from the game, it's very much a bog standard platform affair. You have blocks that you can break with your head, and you also have these coin blocks, or flashing mystery blocks, and also these coin blocks, which basically look like normal blocks, but until you headbutt them you don't know if they're coin or not. So sometimes it's best to just smash blocks. You do get points for smashing blocks anyway. Yeah, in case you wonder what I'm doing here, it's a nice little trick. I will show you. I'm in the wrong place to do this at the moment, but I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, nice big sprites, aren't they? Even though Mario does start out incredibly small. And I've always wondered what the whole fascination with mushrooms was to make him grow. Hey kids. So yeah, once you get yourself a mushroom, you grow to your Super Mario size, and also, as you can see earlier on, I picked up a flower which enables me to shoot fireballs, which makes life just a touch easier. Now we're going to do a bit of a level skip here. It's a bit cheaty this, but this was something that most gamers that played Mario found out how to do. Like I say, it enables you to skip most of the level, and this nice little hidden bonus room here. Now I'm not going to take advantage of this and go all the way over to Warp 4. We're going to go to World 2. But look at the colours. I mean, for its time, so colourful. And do you remember, the first time I ever played this was in a W.H. Smith's on one of the NES consoles that had multiple games built on. And they had this one, they had a Castlevania, and it was all timed as well, so I think you had like 5 minutes or something like that, 2 to 5 minutes of gameplay, so you could actually sort of get to know the game before you bought it, which was what a fantastic system. Why don't we have that these days? Because everyone's just a money grabber, that's why. But yes, those actually do exist as well. If you've got one of those are very rare. But yeah, so that was my first introduction to Mario, and it's just such a lovely little playable game that pretty much anybody with 2 hands and a brain cell can pick up and play fairly well. You get to the point with it where you go through multiple worlds, and it can be very, very samey, but you know, platformers are pretty samey, aren't they? And the point of this game is to rescue the princess. Why not? And to do that, you basically go through the levels and you go to a castle, which I'm hopefully going to show you in this review. You beat a boss at the end of it, and then you go on to the next level, and so on and so forth until you reach the correct castle, because apparently the princess is always in a different castle, which is a bit cheeky, isn't it? Now you'll notice I'm collecting coins as well. I've got 88 coins at the moment. Once we pop 100 coins, we get an extra life. Way! So it's got that kind of nice learning curve, and he said leveling curve. No, we're playing MMOs too long. But you get this nice learning curve with the game. So if you start out quite nicely. I hate these levels, by the way, these water levels. Absolutely hate them. I don't think I've ever enjoyed doing the water levels, because I always manage to screw up somewhere along the line and lose my Super Mario form. But you can see now, 96 coins we got now. The fireballs come in incredibly handy because those jellyfish are right, well, pains in the arse, shall we say. The variety of bad guys is quite cool. As you can see, we've already had turtles, and now we've got jellyfish and these little, I guess they're supposed to be piranhas. Oh, there we go. See, fudged it up. There you go. And I'm probably going to die on this level now. But oh well, never mind. But it's nice that there's a variety of levels. There's underground levels, there's the water levels, there's the castle levels, and then there's the above ground levels. All in all are very cool. Now, I don't know if anybody's got a Wii U, but if you have and you haven't got Super Mario Maker yet, you need to get that, because that has all these classic features in that as well. Why am I doing that? I knew I was going to die in this level, but never mind. So you can see nice little effects there with Mario, bubbles coming out of Mario's mouth there for when he's breathing. I think that's really quite cool. Nice little touch. Now, you can't drown in this game, which is nice. Unusual, but nice. So you haven't got to worry about having to head up to the surface every few seconds to get some air. But just a nice little touch that the air bubbles actually do come out of his mouth. I think that's quite nice. And then obviously you go to your drain pipe, pop up there, and then basically just try and get the highest score that you possibly can. And to do that, you hold down the... Oh yeah, failed miserably there. But normally what you do is you hold down your run button, which makes you run faster, and then you jump to the highest as you can and try and hit the top of the flagpole. And that will give you 5,000 bonus points, which is quite nice. But there you go. Okay, so we're in World 2-3 now. So hopefully we'll be coming up to the end of this world soon, and I can show you the castle level just to finish off the review. But the music's great. It's iconic. I mean, if you haven't heard the Mario theme tune by now, I think you must have been living in a cave. But it's just so iconic, and you'll be whistling it for quite a long time. I mean, I've been playing this most of the morning, and I can't get it out of my head. So yes, you will have that stuck in your head, and you're welcome. So this is such a good game. I mean, it's 2 players, not simultaneously, but it's 2 player. So once one of you's had a turn and you lose your life, then your friend takes over with Luigi, and then he then goes on and does as much as he can without losing a life. As soon as he loses life, goes back to player 1, and so on and so forth. So you have a bit of a switcheroo going on, but it's 2 player. It's fantastic, so you can laugh at each other's abysmal performances, or you can cheer each other on, because that's what friends should do, isn't it? But you know as well as I do, that doesn't happen. But yeah, so, oh God, I saw that coming as well. Never mind. Anyway, the castle levels vary in difficulty. Because we went straight to World 2, it's a little bit more tricky than World 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and power myself over, and there you go. Anyway, that's it for this review, guys. It's a high score for this game. Remember to like, share and subscribe. I'll be back with you on Friday for a Dungeon of Drax, and I shall see you then. Take care. Bye for now.